Please remain standing for the national anthem of Australia. Thank you. Referees for the game are Peter Pesic from Syria.
Well, hello and welcome to Stades Arena Vidova here in Brno in Czechia. It is time for the very last group match in the FIBA Under-19 Women's World Cup. Great that you can join us on FIBA Basketball's YouTube channel for this match-up between Australia and France. And this one should be a really good match. Both are fairly good teams. So we're going to have a cracker here. The winner of this game will actually win Group C, which also includes Brazil. The winner will secure a higher seeding into the round of 16. There are the officials for this game. Petar Pesic of Serbia, Yasmina Alcaraz of Spain, and Jiang Fei of Canada. Yes, Australia beat Brazil in their only match to date, 87-59. Let's start with the France starting 5, Stella Colas, Anna Risashir, Denise Pitache-Grenelle, Sarah Cisse, and Nell Angloma, the MVP of last year's Under-18 Eurobasket tournament, which France won. Aurélie Bonon is the coach. France beating Brazil in their only match to date, 83-47. So similar scorelines that both teams posted against Brazil in their only matches. Australian starting 5. It's going to feature Ruby Perkins, Bonnie Des, Madison Ryan, Satya Fagan, and Monique Williams. Satya Fagan, keep your eye on her, number 12. She scored 15 points against Brazil, and she had 18. That's right, 18 NCAA Division I college offers. Renee Camino is the coach. That is actually the assistant coach on screen there, Jack Fleming. So, final instructions from Renee Camino, herself a very good player and a former Australian representative. Great to have your company for this match. Don't forget to subscribe, and we have 3 member tier programs for you to consider. Rookie, starter, or MVP. Once you choose subscribe, that will unlock exclusive content. You'll be able to access our dedicated Discord server and get more exciting perks. And don't forget to go to the official website as well, FIBA.basketball. Follow the links to this tournament and vote for your MVP. That's right, voting is now open. Look forward to seeing who you vote for. And we've certainly got many contenders. Some wonderful players here at this tournament. So these two teams, this is the 8th meeting between Australia and France at the Women's Under-19 World Cup. And to date, it's Australia that lead the head-to-heads 5-2. But France did win the last meeting back in 2023, 72-68. A tight match, that one. Australia's last win over France at this tournament 14 years ago now. So we have the European Under-18 champions up against the Asian Under-18 champions in this one. So always going to be a high-quality matchup. Much anticipated, I'm sure, by both coaching staff. Let's get this game on. It's going to be a beauty. It's going to be France with the first possession as Colas comes down court. France have 2 very good point guards, and Colas and Kessler. And there is the first points to Stella Colas. A bit of full court pressure too for the Australians to navigate early. Perkins now. Here is Fagan. That's a wonderful start for Satya Fagan. She's only 17 years old as well. What a talent she is. She's from Melbourne in Victoria. And if she can continue to score like that, France are going to have problems containing Satya Fagan. However, there's a little foul there by Fagan. And she just couldn't quite get in position there. Yeah, Fagan only turned 17 this year as well. So she'll be eligible for the next Under-19 World Cup as well. Now here's Angloma. That's going to be, if those two match up in this game, that's going to be a beauty of a matchup. France shot the ball at 39% against Brazil. The Australians slightly higher at 42%. Concerningly, though, their free throw percentage was down to 47%. France was shooting at 68% in their game against Brazil. Nice recovery there as the 3 goes down from Perkins. Ruby Perkins with that one. Good start here for the Australian team. 2 from 3. They've only missed 1 shot so far. It's a tough one there just a moment ago. That's a beautiful pass. Wow, what a finish from Sarah Cisse. high quality basketball early in this one. Has it been turned over? Real scramble for the ball there. And it's going to be a jump ball. And it was Bonnie Dees who just struggled to get control of the ball. So it will be Australia's possession. Going to be Perkins to inbound it. Yeah, so Australia starting with two 17-year-olds in their team. Perkins is the other. Here comes Ryan now, Madison Ryan. Hard basket for her to nail that one. And now here come France. In transition, that's on Gloma. And we've got a little reach-in foul there. It looks like it's going to go on Ruby Perkins. Here's the contact there. Fagan was looking over a little nervously, wondering if she conceded her second foul, but not to be. It's gone on Perkins. Colas to inbound the ball. Here she is again. Colas marked by Perkins. Pitash Granel. Another foul. So a few fouls early to the Australian team here. It's their third inside the first couple of minutes. That will be a concern to Renee Camino, the coach. And we'll take some careful navigation. A foul on Monique Williams that time. It's going to send Ines Pitash Granel to the free throw line. Most of these players are based in France, and we've got a few Australians in American colleges already and a few others who have committed to American colleges. And we'll get that information to you as we move through this game. That's nice free throw shooting from Pitash Granel. And again, the full court pressure from France, but now they go back on defense. D's now. Looking for Fagan. Williams. Oh, she's lost it. And here's a steal from France. Oh, another foul. And foul going on Madison Ryan. And now, France are just one foul away from getting in the bonus. That would be super early for the French team. Now, the good news is all these fouls have been spread around the Australian players, but still, concede 4 fouls early in this game is a concern as we see Sarah Cisse at the line. Cisse, one of the heavier scorers against Brazil. She got 11 points and 8 rebounds. Had a excellent all-round match. France by 4. Perkins. These, and now Perkins for 3. She's missed that one. The rebound is taken nicely, though, by Ryan. Beautiful pass into Fagan. And now Fagan gets the foul from Colas. How about that pass? That was one of the best of the game so far. Lovely ball there from Ryan. So, this time Fagan goes back to the line. That free throw there has ended a 6-0 run to the French team. So Renee Camino, there she is on the left there. Be much happier about life. Now that run has come to an end. Fagan. Two from 2. Nice job. Back to a 2-point game. Colas. Angloma. And Sashir, good player. Angloma for 3. And it goes from Nell Angloma. Made a good start as Angloma. That's 4 points for her. France restore their 5-point lead. Australia just looking a little rattled with the ball. Now Bonnie Dees. Oh, she's lost it again. A little slippery on the floor there, perhaps. Dees looking down there. A couple of subs into the game now as Gayi checks in for Pitash Granel. And in comes Manny Potch for Australia. Here she is, Potch. Perkins has it blocked. Lisa Scher, bit of a size mismatch between those two players. Lisa Scher looking for a foul, not getting one, but she gets the 2 points regardless. France looking strong here. Dees again. Nice play from Bonnie Dees. That's her first 2 points of the game. Ongloma. By Potch. Cisse missing that one, and here comes Australia. Now Perkins. Going to capitalise. Potch. Nice ball. That's lovely play. Basket made there by Madison Ryan. Ryan from another Victorian. She's only 16 years old. Incredible talent. Australia here with a young team, but a good team. Three is away this time from Lisa Scher. Now, here comes Australia once again. Perkins looking to put the foot down. Trying to get around Tagayi. Potch going to put up a 3 ball. Just short as Ongloma grabs the rebound. Colas. Into Ongloma. She might post up here. Nice ball. Oh. No harm done there for Sarah Cisse. Australia's defence just breaking down a little bit there. Plenty for both teams to think about early in this one. Dees again. Gives it to Perkins. Dees, shot clock down to single numbers. Tough basket, beautiful rebound there by Fagan, and she's fouled. That was tough play from Satya Fagan. Fagan, 18 college offers. It's incredible, isn't it? A huge number. She went to the Under-17 World Cup last year, finished with 7 points from her 7 games. Now, if you're on Instagram or X, don't forget to join the party, folks, at Next Gen Hoops. That's our handle, Next Gen Hoops. Don't forget to go to the official website when you get the chance, FIBA.basketball. To the Under-19 Women's World Cup. Lots of stats, info, news, highlights there for you to enjoy. And while you're there, vote for your MVP as well. Fagan's excellent free throw shooting continues. She's got 4 from 4. And she's going to take a seat on the bench now, Fagan, after a pretty good start from her. 6 points. Good solid first 5 minutes. France up by 3 as Kessler is out there now, Stella Kessler, and she goes all the way there. Kessler, 11 points against Brazil, off the bench. Lisa Scher was the top scorer in that game with 14, and there's a foul. Potch has done well there to lure that one out of Ketta. Nice to get with the foul. That's Potch to the line. This is her debut at a FIBA International tournament, the 18-year-old. Two free throws. Free throw shooting is going to be critical in this game, I suspect. Tanning out early. And both teams are going well from the line. Australia are 6 from 6 and France 5 from 6. Ongloma settles for the mid-range jumper. Nice rebound by Ketia, but she's lost it out of court. It's Australian ball. Nicely done by Ketia. Oh, just losing control of it. Gives Australia another chance. I like this from France. Making it difficult for an easy inbound play or tracking back. Potch also out there now is Matoya. Dees. Luck for her, and flying in for the rebound was Babongi. That was a great job from her. In fact, it was Babongi, so great job from her. That was good hustle. And there's an interception and a steal. Here comes Potch. Poor pass. Taken away by Kessler. In fact, it was Figayu with that steal, so Australia, just as they come right back into the contest on Glomar. Helps herself to turn more. She's got 6 points. It's that lead up to 3 again. Not much between these two teams early. Biggest lead's been 5. And it's going to be Australian ball. Plenty for both coaches to think about early in this one. 7 points hasn't the lead been. In fact, the biggest lead of the game for the French. Australia have been ahead by 2 a little earlier in this contest. Like most Australian sports teams, though, this under-19 women's team's got plenty of heart and courage. They won't give up till the bitter end of this game. Here comes France again. That missed shot from Potch. Heta. Now Kessler. Trying to squeeze between those two players who is Pitashkara now. Harvey looking for support. Wanting some in the corner. Real battle there. And Potch is going to be pinged for that one. And that will be, of course, that has France in the bonus as well. Potch just getting a little too aggressive there on Ketia. Just locking her up. That's the 5th personal foul, and that Australia have conceded in this quarter, but as touched on earlier, luckily it's been shared around 5 players. No one's picked up 2 fouls in this first quarter just yet. So France back to the free throw line as Keta. Off the bench the other day, 22 minutes she played, didn't score a point. She 0 from 6 from the field, struggled a little bit, and there's Ketcha's first point of the tournament. France up by 4. All the way, that's a lovely play right there from Sienna Harvey. Harvey is one of the players who's committed to an American university. She's off to the University of Washington. Ketia. And Potch, that's a big battle early in this one. Potch winning that one. Taken away by Notour. Nice little outlet pass to Harvey again. Here's Potch. Back to Potch. Lovely work right there. There's the 3 ball going down by Russell. Zara Russell with a big basket off the bench. In fact, he might have had a toe nail on the line there. It's just been ruled a 2. Tagayi has knocked out a court. I wonder if it's going to be Australian ball. More subs being made. Pitcher takes a seat on the pine for now. Left there, good 3 minutes of hard play. She scored her first point of the tournament, which was that free throw, and took a couple of rebounds too. Collas back out there now for France. Number 2, here comes the Australian team again. Beautiful ball handling by Dees, but can't nail the 2 points as Cisse grabs the rebound. Collas. Collas strong to the rim. Can't nail it though. Dees has lost it. Collas has got it again. Real contest, and Collas isn't going to miss that one. Surely she doesn't. She's got 4 points now. France continue this narrow lead that they've enjoyed pretty much through this quarter. Just an indication of how tight this match feels like it's going to be, and there's a steal. The miss, can you believe that, from Cisse? And Even then, the ball didn't want to drop. Easily did it. Cisse, though, gets the 2 points eventually. Australia lesson to learn, to really treasure possession. Here come France on the break again. Colas, 30 seconds to play in this first quarter. Australia just losing a little bit of their poise just in the last 30 seconds or so, and that was evidenced by that foul there by Natoa. Natoya, Queenslander. Says Natoya, and another under-17 World Cup rep last year. So the Australian team have one 16-year-old and 4 17-year-olds in their team. So certainly one of the younger teams here. Compare that to France, and they don't have any 17 or 16-year-olds in their team. So you could say they're more experienced, a bit more battle-hardened perhaps. And there's 2 free throw misses from Colas. Be disappointed with that. Could have extended the lead nicely there towards the end of the first quarter, up to 6 points. Not to be on this occasion. Now Australia love a basket here in these last 20 seconds. France will get the ball back though if Australia succeed with this basket. Here's Perkins, wide open for 3. Natoa can't nail it. Offensive rebound is good though, and the basket goes down for Babongi. Babongi got herself in an excellent position there, didn't she? Just ahead of Risa Share. And Babongi, big play from her right at the end here of the first. And 1 here for Monique Babongi. And she takes it. Australia continue their perfect free throw percentage, 7 from 7. Now last play of the first quarter. What can France do there with Ngloma? Taken away by Botch. In fact, it's going to be a jump ball with 2.2 of a second left, and it's going to be France's possession. They still have a chance here. One last basket to end this first quarter. Lisa Share to inbound it. Oh, the basket not going to drop there from Sarah Cisse. So a really competitive, tight first quarter. France were up by 7 at one stage. Australia came back. And for 1 pointer at the end of the first. France 25-24. Second quarter about to start here in this Group C match, the final group match of the FIBA U19 World Cup for 2025 between Australia and France. France up by 1 point, 25-24. Leading scorer in the game for Australia is Fagan with 6. Babongi's got 5. Leading scorer for France is Ngloma with 6. In fact, no, Cisse 8. And Ngloma 6. France shooting the ball at 47%. Australia at 36%. See, how this one plays out in the second quarter. Thank you for joining us here on the FIBA Basketball YouTube channel. Great to have your company with whoever watching around the world. If you're in Australia, as we see Poch get the first basket and give Australia the lead. If you're watching very early on a Thursday morning in Australia, hope you're enjoying the game. I hope your team will do you proud. I'm sure they will. Golas. It's good play. Coming in right there. Really enthusiastic play from Pitash Granel, but she can't nail the point. And here comes Australia, who continue this up-tempo play. Perkins kicks it out to Fagan. Now Potts wide open. Can't nail the triple, but it's back into the hands of the energetic Ruby Perkins. Fagan. There's the three going down from Zara Russell. That's the second time she's nailed a three from that spot. And Australia on a nice little run here. It's the second three of the game. Russell's got both of them. Here comes. That's the third three now. Here comes. Oh no, hang on. Russell got that deep too. She had that toenail on the line, I recall now, in that first quarter. There was no problem with that one. Here comes Babongi. Lovely pass from Perkins. Russell can't nail it. There's Fagan for three. Rebound taken there by Risa Sher. Much important. Much needed rebound, and that's a good finish. Coming in from Pitash Granel. Can't stop that little run that Australia enjoyed. And again, we've got a tight match unfolding here. These two teams look so evenly matched. There's the foul there. Fagan to inbound it. Now Poch. She's really added some steel into the game, hasn't she? Manuela Poch since coming into the contest. Here she is with her hands on the ball again. Fagan. Couldn't quite time her shot. Pitash Granel has it. Nice ball into Cisse. Struggling for room there. Good defense there by Australia, in particular. Russell did a good job there to close the space. Babongi gives up possession. Here comes France on the break again. And that's going to miss as well. So both teams just struggling to complete their plays. That time it was Stella Kessler. Here's Perkins again. Good game of under-19 women's basketball. Hope you're enjoying it. All the news and views will be on the website about this game a little bit later on, of course, which you can get onto at FIBA.basketball. Oh, lovely pass back to Corlas, but she's lost it. But both teams just a little untidy at the moment. The early stages of the second quarter. Zara Cisse with 8 points and 4 rebounds for France so far in the game. Hodge, that's a good spell from her on court. She's had 10 straight minutes, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Really good job, and a block too. Great job off the bench in that stint there from Manuela Poch. Kick out pass to Kessler, who's wide open. Gets her own rebound, Stella Kessler. And it's come off Russell, so it's going to be France ball with 11 on the shot clock. Good work by Kessler to follow up her own missed shot. We're going to get a timeout called by France, with Australia up by 2, 29-27. Welcome back here to the FIBA U19 Basketball Women's World Cup here in Czechia and Brno. In this match between Australia and France. Winner of this match will determine who wins Group C. And the winner of this match will play Argentina in the round of 16. The loser will play the host nation Czechia. France with possession here with 6:45 to play in the second. Gloma didn't quite get that roll off the layup. It's going to be Australian possession. The foul going on Peter Granell to first. No player in the game has more than one foul, by the way, folks, in this one. Incredible, isn't it? 11 fouls actually across both teams, but no one has got two. Here is Russell. Here's Babongi. In fact, that's Dees again, and Dees can't nail that one. Here comes the French again. Colas. On Gloma. Colas again. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. That's good rotation. Pitash Granell for three. Offensive rebound is a beauty there from Cisse. Now Pitash Granell again. She's lost it. Good steal there by Williams. Just gets over the halfway line in the nick of time. Perkins. Nice pass into Williams, and there's a little foul there. Looks like Kessler might have picked up that one, number 30. And for confirmation there on Stella Kessler. Indeed, Kessler picking up that foul. France have conceded 3 fouls now in this second period. Australia none. Australia conceded 4 fouls very early in that first quarter, but it didn't really impact them too much. But what impacted them was that pass there. France get possession. Williams not able to link up that time. Stella Kessler. France have 2 very good point guards. Kessler being one of them. Colas the other. On Gloma. Looking for Cisse. And there's another foul on Sarah Cisse. Monique Williams going to pick that one up. She becomes the first player in the game to pick up the second foul. Tight quarter so far. We've had almost half play now, and half the time played in this second quarter. And that quarter time scores France 25, Australia 24. So what's that? 5-3, 5-4 now. Australia outscoring France in this quarter. As we have a tied ball game. Much tighter. Second quarter unfolding here as they lose the ball again. Australia just turning it over a bit too often for their liking at the moment as Kessler can't convert. There's Cisse getting another foul out of the Australian team. Both teams' shooting percentage have fallen in this game now, and both in the mid-30s as both teams just struggle to take their opportunities. They're still getting fairly good looks, both sides, but just not converting at the moment. Maybe the difference between winning and losing in this game will be one of these teams getting on a bit of a roll. Get some real momentum into their scoring. Sarah Cisse at the line. She becomes the first player with that free throw to get double figures, and she can't nail that one. She's on 11. 7 rebounds, 2 for Cisse. Fine game so far from her. Potch back out there after a quick breather. Williams sitting down now on 2 fouls. Ryan, cross court it goes to Dees with 4 on the shot clock. Dees forced to put up the deep 2, and that's good defense there by France. On Gloma. Kessler setting it down now. Nice footwork from Kessler. Free ball is good.
Number 10.
Lovely basket there from Lisa Scher. And that's forced a timeout on the floor by the Australian coach, Rene Camino, with France up by 4.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own countries, but also in the international basketball world.
Yes, it's France up by 4. They've extended their lead. Enjoyed at the end of the first quarter, which was 1. Let's see what reaction we're going to get here from the Australian team off that timeout. And they just went a little bit clunky for a minute or two. One solid execution will be the way to go. And there's a foul by Tagayi. And it's Tagayi there. It's getting in the road there of Ryan. These to inbound it. And on the shot clock, a big 3 going down by Australia. How about that from Babongi? That came from nothing. He's got 11 points now off the bench for Australia, Babongi. Into Cisse, and now here is Ongloma. Now the short jumper, and here comes the Australians on the race again. Here comes Ryan. Giving it to Poch. Oh, overcooking that one, but Poch, she fights hard for the ball, and it's a jump ball, so Manuela Poch, good effort from her. She continues in strong form. Big physical presence under the basket. France are struggling to contain her, as evidenced by that play there. Madison Ryan takes a seat on the bench. How talented she is for 16. Just got a slight delay here as Yasmina Alcaraz from Spain just clarifying something there. Now we've got a discussion between the 3 referees. What's going to happen here? Saw referee indicate 13 there, so let's try and pick up what happened there for you in just a second. But what is certain is that Australia do have the ball. Fagan, Australia with 10 on the shot clock. Fagan trying to crash the boards, not getting that play, and here come France on the fast break again. Settle it down for Lisa Scher. Natasha Granel, nice drive, but can't convert again. So both teams finding point scoring tough in the second quarter. And it's out of court off the hand there of Bonnie Dees, so it's going to be French ball. Kessler. Just under 3 to play until halftime. Hope you're enjoying this here on the FIBA Basketball YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to one of our 3 tiers. Oh! Get that out of here. Shot clock expires, and that was a big play by the Australian team. Blocks don't get better than this. Boom! See ya. Woohoo! That was a beauty from Bonnie Dees. Let's see if that inspires Australia to some good things at this end of the court. Well, there's a block at the other end of the court, but not quite as dramatic. Here comes France again. Here's Colas. Tash Granell inside to Angloma. Nice. Now Angloma up to 8 points. She's 3 rebounds and 2 assists as well. What a final round player she is. France restore a narrow lead. Fagan. Here's Harvey, back to Fagan again. Much movement in the paint. None, in fact, as Fagan takes that one on her shoulders. Good defense by France, but a 3 anyway for Australia. Notoa gets the 3 to drop, and we're back to a tied ball game. Reaching there by Notoa, who just got that basket. Players now have 3-pointers for the Australian team. Perkins, Notoa, and Babongi. Another foul conceded by France, so that puts Australia in the bonus, or rather a foul by the Australians. Both teams now going to be in the bonus for the last 1 minute and 40 seconds. Colas. Lisa Cher. It's tipped back into the hands of a French player. It's Pitash Grenell. Now Angloma again. Now Angloma. It's it back out to Pitash Grenell. And that one's going to be Australian possession. An important last 1 minute and 26 seconds here with the half-time approaching. Looks like we've got a timeout on the floor again with a tie ball game at 35 apiece. Yes, the FIBA Under-19 Basketball World Cup for women here in Czechia. We're in Brno at Stades Arena Vidova. What a match we've got here on our hands between France and Australia. It is tight. As the Asian Cup champions from last year battle the Eurobasket champions from last year. Harvey. Now Notoa. Fagan, again, good, strong defense. That zone working well for France at the moment. Offensive rebound taken beautifully there by Notoa. So Australia, second opportunity with this possession as we see 3 big up from Dees, and she's got another one. These are some big plays down the stretch here of the second quarter. Another timeout, this time called by France, with Australia up by 3.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own countries, but also in the international basketball world.
Well, we all put a last minute here of the second quarter between Australia and France in this Group C match, Colas. Well, these two teams really take a stranglehold on this game. After that three-pointer from Bonnie Dees. And Ossa turned it over the Australian team. Well, some big moments here, potentially in the game. Play again by Australia. That time it was Harvey, but France come away with it now with 30 seconds left. Here's Ongloma. Composure is important down the stretch. See if France can seal a nice little play here. Risa Sher. Under pressure there is Dees, but she's got the ball away. Brilliant. Now Australia can settle it down for the last shot here. Natoa. Just not quite solid on the pass there. Dees again. She's going to Arkansas State very soon at the conclusion of this tournament. Lisa Sher's going to sit down. 8 seconds left in this second period. France with one more chance here to narrow the gap. Utash Granell. Urgent. She comes down court. He's called for step. Australia got 1.8 seconds now. They cook up in that time. Yep, all over the place, wasn't she? Utash Granell there. Fagan. Not the last. And it's going to be the Australians with a 3-point lead at halftime. What a good first half that's been between two very committed teams. Certainly the game in the balance, even though the Australians enjoy a 3-point halftime lead. 38-35. Bongi with 11 points. She's the leading scorer for Australia. Sarah Ciso with 11 for France. We've got a great second half coming up, haven't we? The Australians up 38-35.
also in the International Basketball World.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
This isn't a moment. It's a time unlike any before.
It's not a request, not a maybe, not a someday.
This is now. Feel our presence, built on strength
And drive, not rising. We are arriving, not hoping, but owning.
This isn't a moment, it's movement. Constant, relentless.
Every cut, every pass, every shot.
Earned.
Taken.
Undeniable. The future, it's already here.
forged in sweat,
Ruled by queens.
When we move, the whole game shifts.
And we're unstoppable in all directions. We own the game.
Well, second half not too far away from starting between Australia and France here in this final group match here at the Under-19 Basketball World Cup here in Czechia. We're in Brno between Australia and France. And the Australians take that 3-point lead. They overturned a 1-point deficit at the end of the first, lead by 3. Great effort by the Australian team and shooting the ball at 31.7%. France at 32.43. It just indicates how tough this match has been. So both teams struggling to convert their looks at the moment. Sarah Cisse for France, 11 points and 7 rebounds, 2 steals. She's the one that's the most impressive stats at the moment. None of the Australian players have double digits. Babongi's got 8, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Satya Fagan, 6 points and 3 rebounds for her. It's a pretty even spread of scoring for the Australian team. Remember, the winner will top Group C and play Argentina in the round of 16, and the loser will finish second in the pool and play Czechia, the host nation, in the next round. Right, let's get to a couple other things for you. Don't forget to vote for the MVP of this tournament on the FIBA.basketball under-19 women's website. Really want to get your input into that. A lot of contenders already. So vote for your favourite player right now. Also, follow Next Gen Hoops at Instagram and X. And of course, subscribe to our FIBA YouTube basketball channel. Become a FIBA YouTube member today by jumping on one of those 3-tiered membership programs, Rookie, Starter, or MVP, to unlock exclusive content here on our FIBA Basketball YouTube channel. So France gets the third quarter underway. Thank you for joining us wherever you're watching around the world. We'll be in for a stellar second half, I suspect. Very competitive match. Nice rotation of the ball there for France. And Angloma is fouled early by Dees. It will be her second personal foul. It's the third Australian to hit 2 fouls. Fagan and Williams are also on 2 fouls. None of the French players have more than 1 foul. Now Angloma at the line. France's free throw percentage in the first half, 64%. Australia's 100%. Second free throw is good for Angloma. She's got 9 points. Here's Dees. That block in the first half will live long in the memory of everyone in the stadium here who witnessed that. Now Potts gets the start in the second half, but she's lost possession. France pushing the ball down court. Here's Tash Grinnell, can't nail the triple, and well rebounded, and that's going to be a jump ball, I suspect. The Australians ball on the rotation. Dees did well to fight hard to keep the possession there amongst, well, she's surrounded by 3 players. And an 8-second violation. Hongi, I think, just forgot perhaps that the shot clock doesn't reset for a jump ball situation, so that's why we've seen a turnover for Las. To inbound it. Lisa Share up there too. So Coach Aurélie Vanon has gone back to her starting 5 to start this second quarter, and Renee Camino made that one change. With Koch starting, and there's a foul against the Australian team there. Pick up what happened there. Bonnie Dees has been picked with the foul there. That will concern those Australian fans in the stands and the coach Camino, because Dees is now on 3 fouls. Harvey out there too as well to start the second half for Australia. She didn't start the game either. A couple of changes there from Coach Camino. Lisa Share. Wallace. Marked by Harvey, who gives away the foul.
Second personal foul, number 5, Sina Harvey.
Will be her second foul as well. Harvey a little disappointed. Back to her game face now. Again, a similar pattern unfolding in the start of the third quarter, the first quarter. Oh, that's a tough ball there for Potch. Oh, gee, she caught one in the... Plus, she copped an elbow in the face there and hit the floor hard. Did Potch. Double whammy for her. 4 fouls already conceded by the Australian team, very similar to the first quarter. which is going to be okay though. Still going to be French ball with 12 on the shot clock. Coach Camino really encouraging your team to fight hard on defense on this play. On Gloma. Colas. In the screen there from Cisse. Nice shot from Colas. Not much happening offensively there, so Colas put it on her shoulders to score the basket herself, and she did a good job. That's 6 points for her. Now Fagan rolls one in for the Australian team. That's their first points of the third quarter. Luckily for them, they haven't conceded too many. They've only conceded 3. So again, third quarter is tough. Point scoring tough for both teams so far. Colas. Potts with the rebound. Colas has got it. France brilliant to keep it in court there as Angloma finds some space down the right channel and gets 2 more points. She's got 11 now. 3 ball is good for Australia. Babongi again. 11 for her. That's her second 3 of the game. Well, the Australians got a knack of big baskets when it really matters. Cisse helps herself to 2 points there. 13 for her. Double watch for her. 13. She needs 2 rebounds to complete that double-double. Oh, and that one's going down from Monique Babongi again. What a contributor she's been in this game. 5 points for her in the second half. Now 13 in total. Monique Babongi from Queensland. He was part of that Australian under-18 team that won the Asia Cup last year. Beat China in the final 96-79. Babongi completes the 3-point play. Australia up by 4 now. It's their biggest lead of the game. France's biggest lead of the game has been 7. Chance for Australia. Oh no! Babongi couldn't grab the rebound there. Australia have, or rather France have another chance here. Kessler. That was a good look at 2 points, but she didn't take the opportunity. Now Ruby Perkins. Ryan. This quarter goes to Natoya, who's got 1 free already, but he's going to have to settle for 1 for the meantime as Kessler comes down court. He's on Gloma. Going to Kitchen now. Here's Kessler for 3. Mayel, it is, in fact, getting the rebound. Good play from her on Gloma. Gives it to Cisse. Another miss for France. Goodness me, 3 in that play, and now lost out of court by Ryan. It's still going to be French ball. Now France's shooting percentage will be concerning now for their coach, Aurélie Bonon, particularly the nature of some of those ones just there. That was some good looks there. They're all missed. Tagayi. He's on Gloma again. They are looking to set her a screen. 5 on the shot clock, 3 on the shot clock. As on Gloma is rewarded with her patience. What a fine player she is. She's 13 points now. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Great all-round game. Here's Babongi again. Oh, she's blocked that time. Fortunate, though, for Australia that they create that. And the 2 points goes to Perkins. Stalls their 4-point lead. Kessler. On Gloma, thinking about a 3-pointer. Trying to get around Zara Russell. Fagan with the rebound. Hold the ball. And now Perkins pushes the pass. Perkins, nice pass. Reverse layup is a gem. What a play by Australia. But Bongi completes another 2 points. And she's got 14. Make that 16 now. Australia's lead is 6. That 3 ball is away and Perkins has it. Australia aren't scoring. France in this quarter by 3. 12-9 so far. Still not much in it. Chipping away at increasing this lead ever so slowly. Perkins. Perkins folds it in. Brilliant play from Ruby Perkins. That's forced a timeout from France, with Australia on a nice little roll now. 8-point lead. Wonderful play by Ruby Perkins. It's 52-44 to Australia.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world.
Australia up by 8, 52-44. Call it a comfortable 8-point lead though at the moment. France are certainly capable of coming back. Remember, they led by 7 at one point in the first quarter. Most Australian sports teams in any sport are tough to beat. And France are finding that out right now. Another miss though. Yell, and there's a foul against France. Baskets are just not falling for the French team at the moment, whose shooting percentage has fallen to 31% now. Australia shooting at 39, 19 from 49 in the game. They're 100% from the free throw line, and that's broken down easy. That's too easy, that one. France, that was concerning for them, as Fagan completed a comfortable layup there. 10-point lead for the Australian team. Brilliant from them. And now France under scoreboard pressure. Going to be fascinating to see how they handle this. And there is a foul by Satya Fagan. Australia are on an 8-0 run at the moment. So, they are really enjoying a sustained period of dominance as Fagan checks out of the game on 3 fouls. Renee Camino will definitely want to keep her for the fourth quarter. Realises now that her team's up by 10. She can put one of her starters, key players, Satya Fagan, on the bench for the meantime. Bonnie D's on 3 fouls as well. And over on the French side, we've got just 2 players on 2 fouls each, Colas and Risa Sher. 2 free throws going to fall from Risa Sher that time. Much needed points. That stops that 8-0 run that Australia had enjoyed. Their biggest unanswered run in the contest. Now Ruby Perkins. Gonna work off Babongi. Here's Babongi with the fadeaway, but she's marked by a much taller player that time. Ongloma, nice play. Miss layup there from Risa Sher again. Big miss there for France. There's fouling going on there. Cisse is involved on Hodge. Clock with 4 points and 7 rebounds and 4 assists and a block. Off the bench, he's been superb. And she is again, Potts. Harvey can't get that one under control. Nice play there by Issa Sher. Now France, Colas, going baseline. Going all the way. No, she's missed again. Those layups, goodness me, in the third quarter. France are getting themselves in position to nail those ones, but they're just missing them. Really hurting them at the moment. Oh, there's a little play. Fantastic little play from Pitas Grenell. But again, a layup miss. Well, European champions under pressure now by the Australian team. Less than 2 to play in the third. There's a foul up high that time. From Cisse. Just a second. He's put Australia though in the bonus, that one. On here. Both teams now in the bonus. 1:50 to play in the third. Potch. Oh, great pass. And those layups are falling for Australia and missing for France. And that's really proving the difference between the two teams at the moment. There's a foul coming in from Latour, who just nailed that layup at the other end. Foul might have come earlier with Harvey there. Sienna Harvey picking up the foul. All the Australians have scored, except for Monique Williams. 2 players haven't been used by Renee Camino, the coach. Amelia Darkic and Kelly Hinder both remain on the bench, hoping for an opportunity. 3 players have not been used by Aurélie Bonan, the coach for France. Sile Rico, Laima Quadjo, and also Jade Bassier. And there's Angloma. Now she's not missing her layups, Angloma. 15 points for her. She's the leading scorer for France now. 6 rebounds and 3 assists. A great all-round game and a steal too. Here's Potch. Kicking it out to Harvey. Harvey nails the triple. Everything going sweet for Australia in quarter number 3. They led by 3 at the half. Remember, they're up by 10 now. Less than a minute to play. So Australia, barring an absolute disaster, are going to lead a comfortable margin at the end of this third period. There's a little foul as we see body contact over there by Zara Russell. Renee Camino will be delighted with her team's resolve and heart. And played was the latter part of that second quarter and particularly through this quarter. But she knows the deal's not signed or sealed all yet. She knows France have got some very capable players, including Nell Angloma, who's at the free throw line here. Now, free throw percentage is a concern for France. They've missed 8 free throws in the game now, 13 from 21. Even half of them, they'd be in touch. Half of those misses, I should explain. So it's a 9-point game, Australia. A couple of possessions, maybe 3 possessions left in this third period. Harvey, down to Perkins. Harvey again. Harvey finds some space down the paint. No, and she's thrown it away, unfortunately. Can't quite link up there with Ryan. France really need to get a play here. We've got 2 3-pointers in the contest as well. 2 from 14. That's 14%. Australia 7 from 18 from the 3-point line, 39%. Big difference between the two teams there as well. Kolas coming back on. So we need a score here. We're down by 6, maybe 7. Better than 9. Heading into the last quarter. Kolas. Share. He's lost it. Kessler. Get the layup to fall again, and there is Watch with a strong rebound. Now Australia have one more chance here. And they're going to run out of time. So Australia, though, it's still a healthy margin for them heading into the fourth. 59-50 over France with 10 minutes of play remaining. Well, 1 quarter to go here in this match between Australia and France. The Australians up 59-50. Let's get this 4th quarter underway. It's going to be Kessler to start for France. Don't forget to join us and subscribe here on our YouTube membership program. We've got 3 tiers to choose from: rookie, starter, or MVP. Each level is going to unlock exclusive content for you, so subscribe today. Another driving miss by France. Australia's defence has been super good in that facet of this game. There isn't a big difference between the two teams. Those are missing for France, but falling for Australia. Zara Russell. Caught there by Ruby Perkins. Nice free throws. You can see the body language too is all. There's a tale of 2 teams as well. As Australia have managed to create the scoreboard pressure, and there's a wobbly inbound play by Kessler. Lucky that Kolas there was to salvage it. Kolas. Cisse. Here is Kolas once again. Nice pass back into Cisse. But again, a stop by Australia. And that shooting percentage now for France has fallen below 29% in the game. There's a steal by Pitash Granel. There's Angloma. I need to try and get her hands on the ball. Beautiful ball. And there's Pitash Granel. Uncontested layup miss this time. Great pressure from France as Australia trapped in their own half of the court there. But Bongi nowhere near the halfway line. 8-second violation. Kessler for France. Colas. It's just no joy for France with those plays in this second half. They have missed a number of those plays now. Here is Botch. And Botch, heavy contact again. And it's going to be 2 free throws coming up for Manuela Botch. Tell you about the MVP of this tournament. You can vote for who you want to be MVP of this FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup. Make your pick and cast your vote by going to the official website. If you're on the YouTube channel, which you are, of course, watching this broadcast right now, there is a link in the description for you to vote for your MVP. Maybe one of these Australian players might be your MVP. What about Bonnie Dees, who put on that big block in the first half? Monique Babongi with 16 points. Potch, who's been a star in this game as well. 13-point lead for the Australians. Potch on 6 points, and there is Potch picking up the foul this time. That'll be her third. France don't look happy, do they, there? But just a number of those shots in the second half. They shouldn't be discouraged, though, because they are creating good looks. Just got to have faith and back themselves. And they are going to fall at some point, and a big comeback is going to happen. Stella Kessler at the line here. Her first visit for the game, and she gets 2 from 2. Bit of full court pressure coming from France too. I like it. Here's Fagan. The count there now on 3 fouls. Double teamed over there, Sakai Fagan. Good pressure by France. But a foul has been called. Okay, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Potch. So Potch and Fagan both out there on 3 fouls for Australia in the early stages of this fourth quarter. Here is Fagan. Nice shot. That's good. Fagan, the shooting percentage is just being big statistical difference now in this game. 43% for Australia, 28% for France. Angloma for 3, and she gets one in, and Angloma is the only one really in this French team that is shooting the ball consistently well. She has 16 points. She's shooting the ball at 60%. Got a rebound there. Then it goes from Australia again. And it's Bonnie Dees out there. She, Babongi, Fagan, Potch have all been superstars in this game. That one's well away. Russia play to the head there from Stella Kessler. Now chipping out of the game meantime for France. We're concerned looks on that French camp. But remember, folks, they're not out of the tournament. None of the teams are dismissed from the tournament after group play. They all make the round of 16, but the seedings. And Australia on track here. Fagan. Can't nail that one. Cissé's got it for France, but looks hesitant. Colas. Nice playing from Angloma, but she looks uncertain now. Connection's not quite working for France. Nice play, that's better. Cissé misses. The second to 4. Sarah Cisse up to 15. Good steal. That's wonderful play from Tagayi. Angloma. Cisse in position again. Whistle off the ball there. What happened there? She's going to check out of the game. France have the ball here. Colas. Colas again will be furious with herself to miss a good look like that. Australia a chance to control the game again. Right away. Short that time from Bonnie Dees, and here comes France on the break. Tagayi going to cool the engines. Now on Gloma. Lovely ball into Cisse, but she had no position for the shot. Shot clock down to 8. Colas. Nice play from Stella Colas. Tough basket made there by the point guard. 8 points for her. That was a beauty. 4. Australians. Big one there coming in from Babongi, but not dropping this time. Babongi has now 2 threes in the game. One of 6 Australian players to nail 3-pointers now, as we see Colas and taking the attack on her own shoulders. She's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Colas, 18 years of age, and she's contributed pretty strongly in this game with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists and a steal. Gilman's going to sub out meantime with 19 points. But I don't think she'll be resting for too long. Coach Bonner will want her back out there. And these free throw misses. That's 9 misses now. You add 9 onto that total. You can add 5 or 6, and you've got France right in the ball game. Still an 8-point game, still not a comfortable margin for Australia. Rather be 8 ahead than 8 behind for sure. There's a pass that's been well anticipated by Australia, now by France rather. Now here's Kessler. Kessler again. Cisse with the offensive rebound, didn't touch the rim though. Here is Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. Tough basket to make that one. Again, Australia's defence under the rim, impressive. Here's Fagan. And she's lured another foul. Go there to Risa Share this time. Risa Share is going to pick up her 4th personal. Camino looking confident, the Australian coach. Two's just away, but the rebound is kind for Australia. Here's Harvey. And Harvey, another foul there. Cisse is going to pick up that one. Cisse's numbers are outstanding in this game. 15 points, 15 rebounds. 2 steals. Great match for Sarah Cisse. Couch is the leading rebounder for Australia with 12. Cisse, 15 rebounds, 15 points. Wow, what a game from her. Couch back out there now. Harvey. Here's Fagan. Harvey. That's a strong play from her. And there's Diaz, how does she get in there and do that, Diaz? He is playing big for Australia. Some big plays at critical times. Cisse can't nail that one. There's a foul from Pagayi. Australia looks to go down court. 10-point game with 3:19 to play. Australia looking to close out this performance. And beat France, the Eurobasket under-18 champions from last year. Beat Spain in that final, 80 points to 70. But being out enthused in this game by a very hungry Australian team. So here is Dees at the line again. Can't get the second. A couple of misses there for the Australian team. We've got a jump ball there. These will be disappointed to miss those free throws. Spoiled Australia's fantastic percentage in that area, but look at the hustle there from Bonnie Dees. Just a bundle of energy. This is the Victorian. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. And that block, which was back in the second quarter, my word, you'll never get a better block than that. There she is, Bonnie Dees. Harvey. Oh, good job by France that time. Adisa Sher playing on 4 fouls, didn't concede the foul. Here's Colas going baseline, but the gap closes by Harvey. Angloma misses the 3, or is it going to fall in? No, it's been picked up by Adisa Sher. The second opportunity. France really need to score from this play. With only 2:45 left. Cisse gets a 3. Big play there. 18 points. That gives France some major hope. Stop here. And momentum could be on the move for France. Keep watching to the end of this game, folks. Feel like some drama's coming. Shot clock down to 5 here for Bonnie Dees. And there is the stop. The France score here. Rene Camino might want a timeout here. Adisa Sher thinking about the 3. Foul is going to be called on, drawn on Ines Picas-Grenell. By her. Might go on Pouch actually. Still none of the Australians on 4 fouls as we see a timeout call by Rene Camino with a score 69-62 with 2:03 left.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own countries, but also in the international basketball world.
Well, it's crunch time now for France as they look to overhaul this 7-point deficit. Time is against them. Free throws needed here by Ines Picas-Grenell. France's free throw percentage is 16 from 26, but Pitash Granell is one of the better free throw shooters in this game. She's only missed one, 3 from 4. Get this lead back to 5 with 2:03 left. Anything can happen. Oh, she's short. And the rebound is got by France though. Colas. Ongloma. Nice ball into Cisse. Carnally reverse layup. Hard luck there for France. Ali. Jump ball. Rebound taken by Satya Fagan. Still going to be defense though for Australia because it's France's possession on the rotation. France fighting hard here. Colas. Lisa Scher, good stop by Australia. Almost stolen by France. And that is going to be a critical play in the stretch of this game.
Substitution team of Australia.
Australia's lead was 9 at the end of the third quarter. They're up 59-50. Australia now have possession with 1:30 to play. Koch. Over to Harvey. Here's Fagan. Shot clock down to 6. Fagan. Oh, unlucky there. Just a little bit hard off the glass. Ongloma. Lisa Scher doesn't put the 3 up. Pitash Granell is away, but it's Australian possession. That could be it. France Lisa Scher had a good look at a 3 there, but didn't have the confidence to put it up. It's one of just 2 players, in fact 3 players that have got 3s in the game for France, 4 from 18 in that statistical category. So now Australia can run the clock down here. Oh, got to be careful with the ball though, as Harvey almost had it stolen. 5.4, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Australia don't need a quick basket here. And 6 clear themselves. Hodge, now she's got space. Oh, they have turned it over, Australia. Colas for 3. And it goes for Colas. Big bucket there. Goodness me, and it's back to 3. Fantastic shot from Stella Colas. Timeout with Australia 69-66 with 42.8 to play.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world. 69-66. Australia up by 3. Tight match here.
conclude group play, but Australia do have the ball. 45.7 left. France with only one score. Now Australia through Ryan. Here's Harvey. Time ticking. Harvey. Potch. France have got the ball. Fantastic rebound there by Pipas Granel. Now Colas. Colas. Now Ongloma has it blocked. And Australia have got it. France looking to foul desperately. Potch. And there is the foul on Monique Babongi. Babongi will go to the free throw line. Big play there for Australia. And if Babongi nails one of these threes, one of these free throw rathers, then it's basically done. And Australia more than, France more than a score behind. Renee Camino is going to prepare for a timeout. In fact, she's going to take a timeout right now. Make sure she settles everything down and get a good play at the end of these free throws. 69-66. We're getting an official review, in fact. I wonder whether the contact on Babongi might be deemed unsportsmanlike. Let's check out here. Gloma, the player under question. This could be absolutely critical for France's chances here. So if this is deemed unsportsmanlike, Australia are going to get possession after the free throws. It's just to wait and see what the officials, their decision's going to be here. It's critical for France here. Here comes the call, and it's just a foul. But no unsportsmanlike foul. Play the ball was deemed good by Yasmina Alcaraz from Spain. Official is Xian Fei of Canada. So regardless, Babongi is still going to put Australia in a good position. She misses her first free throw miss of the game. She needs this one here, Babongi. And she's got it. So with 10.3 left, Australia, some valuable breathing space there with that free throw. They're up by 4. 10.3 left. Just a reminder again for you as we wind down the end of this game.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own countries, but also in the international basketball world.
Yes, just a reminder for you. And on Instagram and X, we're on Next Gen Hoops. Make sure you join our community here. With 10.3 left, Australia have the advantage over France. France have certainly had their chances in this game. Quick basket here. Super quick. And soaked up another second. It's Fagan. Whacks it out of bounds. Here Josh Grinnell to inbound it. Lisa Scher got to put up the three, surely. Someone's got to put it up on Gloma. It's blocked, and that'll be that. Australia get the victory. Excitement, delight, celebrations in the Australian camp as they seal it with a hard-fought victory over the European champions at the under-18 Eurobasket tournament last year. The Asian Cup champions prevail in this one 70-66. And that will see them finish in top spot in Group C. Rene Camino delighted with that win. The head coach of the Australian team. That means Australia are going to play Argentina in the round of 16, and France will go to play Czechia, the host nation, in their round of 16 match. Not much in that game really, as Australia prevail down the stretch 70-66. Yeah, they're all smiles from down under, aren't they? If you've been watching in Australia through the wee hours of Thursday morning, well, there you are, your team has delivered a very good victory and shown good promise. Going to be a threat, this team, down the stretch of this tournament. Well, some real heroes in the Australian team. He shot the ball at 38% in the game. Three-point shooting was instrumental as well, 33%, 7 from 21. Free throw shooting was good though, only missed 3 free throws in the entire game. Also out-rebounded the French by 8. As we check out some highlights of the fourth quarter. Some real stars in this game. Fagan with 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Got to give a shout out for Babongi as well. 17 points, she top scored, 4 rebounds. And what about Sarah Cisse for France? 18 points, 16 rebounds. Wonderful effort. 2 steals as well for Cisse, the number 19. Bonnie D's had some big plays in the game as well. Here's Cisse getting that 3. Toch, a real hero off the bench too for Australia. 6 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 blocks. Big game from Manuela Poch as well. As Australia begin their warm down now to conclude this tournament. There's some stats for you. See the rebounding there. A healthy advantage for the Australian team. They did turn the ball over 21 times though, so that's a concern for Rene Camino. They want to tidy that one up, the coaching staff. But Babongi was 17, Fagan 12, and Dees with 9. And Ongloma ended up being the top scorer. She had a great game as well, 19 points with 7 rebounds and 3 assists. So there we are. It is Australia that win this game, 70-66. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you for more action from the FIBA Under-19 Basketball World Cup here in Czechia very soon.